Have you ever had a bolt so stripped, so rusted, and so unbelievably stuck that it felt like the universe itself wanted that fastener to stay exactly where it was? Maybe you've tried a wrench. Maybe you've tried a socket. Maybe you've sprayed half a can of penetrating oil on it, and somehow that bolt still refuses to move. That's where locking pliers become absolute lifesavers. But here's the problem. Not all locking pliers are built the same. Some lock down with incredible force and never let go. Others slip at the worst possible moment, leaving you frustrated and sometimes even damaging the part you're trying to save. So after comparing some of the most popular locking pliers available today, the results were surprisingly clear. Starting off at number 6, the Irwin Vise-Grip Original Locking Plier Set. If locking pliers had a Hall of Fame, Irwin would already have its own section. This two-piece kit combines a 10-inch curved jaw model with a 6-inch long nose version, creating a setup that handles both heavy-duty gripping and precision work. The first thing that stands out is the construction. These pliers are built from heat-treated alloy steel and feel incredibly solid in the hand. Nothing feels loose. Nothing feels cheap. Everything feels designed for years of abuse. In real-world use, the curved jaw plier excels when dealing with stripped bolts, seized fasteners, pipe fittings, and welding setups. Meanwhile, the long nose plier becomes invaluable when working deep inside engine compartments or tight mechanical assemblies. And here's where Irwin continues to earn its reputation. The teeth bite aggressively. Once locked down, these pliers stay put. That's exactly what professionals want. Now for the catch. The release trigger can feel surprisingly stiff when maximum tension is applied. After a long day of work, repeatedly opening the jaws can require more hand strength than some competitors. Another limitation is the traditional adjustment screw. It works well, but it lacks some of the enhanced leverage features found on newer designs. Still, for mechanics, fabricators, welders, and serious DIY users, this remains one of the most proven locking plier sets available. Coming in at number 5. The Workpro 3-piece locking pliers set. This is where value starts becoming difficult to ignore. Instead of giving buyers a single locking plier, Workpro includes 3 different sizes and jaw configurations. That means a 10-inch curved jaw, a 7-inch curved jaw, and a straight jaw design all arrive in one package. Immediately, that versatility creates a huge advantage. Need to clamp a pipe? Use the curved jaw. Need maximum surface contact on sheet metal? Use the straight jaw. Need something compact? The smaller curved jaw handles it. The chrome vanadium steel construction feels surprisingly premium considering the price point. These aren't bargain bin tools pretending to be professional equipment. They deliver genuine holding power. During automotive repairs, fabrication projects, and home renovations, the hardened teeth consistently maintain grip even on greasy or partially damaged surfaces. However, there are a couple of things buyers should know. The locking mechanism can feel stiff right out of the box. A little use or a touch of lubrication usually solves the problem. The handles are also slightly bulkier than some premium competitors. For users with smaller hands, extended use may feel less comfortable. But here's the reality. Most buyers shopping in this category want the maximum number of useful tools for the least amount of money. And that's exactly where Workpro shines. The performance is far closer to premium brands than the price would suggest. At number 4, the GOSWIFT 12-inch heavy-duty locking pliers. This tool is built for one purpose: maximum force. If you've ever fought a rusted pipe fitting, frozen agricultural equipment, or a stubborn industrial fastener, you'll understand why a larger locking plier can make such a massive difference. The oversized 12-inch frame generates tremendous leverage, and leverage equals grip. The chrome vanadium steel construction feels incredibly rugged, while the deep hardened teeth dig into rounded surfaces with remarkable authority. This isn't a tool designed for delicate work. It's designed to win battles. During plumbing repairs, welding projects, heavy equipment maintenance, and industrial applications, the GOSWIFT consistently demonstrates impressive clamping force. The adjustment screw is another pleasant surprise. It turns smoothly, holds settings securely, and maintains pressure during repeated use. But bigger isn't always better, and that's where the drawbacks begin. The size and weight make this tool far less practical inside cramped spaces. Trying to maneuver this giant plier under a dashboard or deep inside an engine bay can quickly become frustrating. The release mechanism also requires significant effort when the jaws are fully tensioned. Still, for users who routinely encounter large hardware and stubborn components, few tools in this price range deliver comparable leverage. Moving into the top 3, the Crescent 5-piece Locking Plier set. This is where things start getting really interesting, because Crescent didn't simply create another locking plier set. They added features that many competitors completely overlook. Inside the package, buyers receive 3 curved jaw pliers and 2 long nose pliers, covering an enormous range of tasks. Whether handling automotive repairs, welding projects, fabrication work, or home maintenance, there's almost always a perfect tool available. The standout feature is the adjustment screw design. Unlike traditional models, Crescent incorporates a hex key recess that allows additional tightening leverage. That means users can achieve an even stronger lock when maximum holding force becomes critical. And that's not the only improvement. The cushioned release levers are significantly more comfortable than standard metal triggers. After repeated use, that comfort becomes surprisingly valuable. The jaw alignment is also excellent. Small parts, thin materials, and delicate gripping tasks benefit tremendously from the precise manufacturing tolerances. Of course, no tool is perfect. The adjustment screws can feel stiff initially. And while the integrated wire cutters handle heavier materials well, extremely thin wires don't always cut as cleanly as dedicated cutters. Even so, the combination of versatility, comfort, and thoughtful engineering makes this one of the strongest overall packages available today. Now let's talk about number 2, the Channellock 102-5. This tool proves something important. Bigger isn't always better. Despite measuring only 5 inches, this compact locking plier delivers serious performance. The first thing that separates it from competitors is the epoxy resin coating. Most locking pliers use traditional nickel plating. Channellock went a different direction. The specialized coating offers outstanding resistance to corrosion, rust, and welding spatter. For welders and industrial users, that's a major advantage. In practical use, the compact design becomes its greatest strength. Working behind dashboards, inside electrical panels, around crowded engine compartments, under sinks. These are situations where larger pliers become awkward. The Channellock thrives. The hardened teeth grip aggressively, while the forged steel construction inspires confidence every time the jaws lock into place. But there are limits. The smaller jaw capacity naturally restricts larger projects. And because of the shorter handles, users need slightly more hand pressure to achieve maximum clamping force. Still, if precision access matters more than brute force, this compact powerhouse becomes incredibly difficult to beat. And finally, number 1, the Mr. Penn 7-inch curved jaw locking pliers. Now, before anyone rushes to the comments section, hear this out. The number 1 position isn't solely about ultimate strength, it's about overall value. And that's exactly why the Mr. Penn earns this spot. For most people watching this video, locking pliers won't spend their lives inside industrial fabrication shops. They'll be used for home repairs, automotive maintenance, furniture assembly, DIY projects, garage work, and occasional emergencies. That's where the Mr. Penn excels. The 7-inch size strikes a near-perfect balance. Large enough to tackle common household tasks, compact enough to remain easy to control. The curved jaw design handles pipes, bolts, and irregular surfaces effectively, while the integrated wire cutter adds extra versatility. The alloy steel construction feels solid, especially considering the affordable price. Yes, premium brands offer tighter tolerances. Yes, industrial users may eventually outgrow its capabilities. But for the overwhelming majority of buyers, this tool delivers exactly what they need without forcing them to spend significantly more. And that's what makes it such a compelling recommendation. Before revealing the final recommendations, here's something worth remembering. Many buyers focus entirely on brand names. That's often a mistake. The right locking plier depends heavily on how it's actually going to be used. A professional welder needs something different than a homeowner. A mechanic working in tight engine bays needs something different than a plumber handling large pipe fittings. And that's why several of these tools remain excellent choices despite landing lower on today's list. Now for the final recommendations. If overall performance, versatility, and long-term reliability matter most, the Crescent 5-piece set stands out as the best overall package. The range of included sizes combined with the upgraded adjustment system creates tremendous value. If budget is the primary concern, the Mr. Penn's 7-inch locking pliers deliver outstanding everyday performance without draining the tool budget. For professionals who demand legendary durability, the Irwin Vise-Grip set remains one of the safest investments available. For tight spaces and precision work, the Channellock 102-5 is incredibly hard to beat. And for maximum gripping power on oversized hardware, the GOSWIFT 12-inch model is the clear winner. That wraps up today's countdown of the best locking pliers available right now. If any of these tools caught your attention, be sure to check the links in the description for current pricing, discounts, and availability. Prices change frequently, and some of these sets sell out surprisingly fast. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe for more tool reviews, workshop gear, and buying guides designed to help you get the best value for your money.